What's up, Six Sensei here, and I am excited to bring you the FPS Freak review. But we're not just going to review them, guys. We're going to break them down super in-depth. As you can see, I have some tools here, some measuring device. I have another device that's going to tell me some force. This is the force gauge and a way I can use that. But first, before we get into that, I want to give away a set of these. Obviously, I have a couple sets and other ones here, so I want to give away a set. But this is what I want to do. I want to give away one at a time because most of the time, as you can see, most people only use one. I only use one on the right stick. Nobody ever uses one on the left stick, and I figure I can make more people happy by giving away two. Make two people happy by giving away two individuals. And for the 5,000 sub video, I'm going to give away a set. That one's unopened, ready to roll. But this one's opened. I tried them out. I've used them for some tests, and I want to go ahead and give them away individually. I think that would be nice to make more people happy if I can. So just tell me in the comment section below what console you're going to use them in, and I'll pick randomly, or I'll use an application or something to randomly decide who gets them or who gets the individual one. So anyway, guys, let's jump right into it. As Control Freak will tell you, the FPS Freak increases your range of motion. But today we're going to go further. We're not going to just talk about the range of motion. We're going to talk about leverage. We're going to talk about a couple other things, guys. As you can see, the FPS Freak Viper is their flagship product. And this is the flagship model. And as you can see, it's just like the Xbox controller with that concave deal in there, the concave topper. But I'm going to tell you why their sniper version is better for everything. It's much more like the PlayStation console top, which that's just a little grip thing that I like to use. I don't like slipping off while I'm working on things, while I'm running, but it's much more like the PlayStation top, which is rounded. And I'm going to tell you very specifically, and this is one of the things I'm more excited about than anything, is to tell you that this is the better product, and I'm going to show you why. You might even be able to see it right now, but we're going to go in way more detail and show you exactly why that's the better product. So, as I've said before, FPS Freak, Control Freak, the company, is more than happy to tell you that their product increases range of motion, which increases accuracy. But let's talk about it a little more in depth. I did a little demonstration myself, motion track some arrows on here so you can see the difference. They say it's about 40%, and the truth is it's a right about 40% increased range of motion. And what does that do for you? Like in real world aspects, sniping, not sniping, all of that. What does that do for you? And I'm going to answer those questions right now. I threw some gameplay in here so we could talk. What it does for you is it allows you to raise your sensitivity, and it brings out the pluses and minuses of both. Raising your sensitivity increases your ability to turn around. It increases your ability to snap to targets quickly and correct quickly, right? If you're aiming and your aim is off, you can correct more quickly. But it does decrease. The only downside to increasing your sensitivity is that it decreases your accuracy. Well, that's what this product is all about, is being able to raise your sensitivity and gain all of those good things that it gives you with when you drop shot, you're able to aim more quickly. When you're sniping, you move quickly. You move more fluidly through the maps. You're prepared when you round the corner. When you halo jump, when you do like a strafe jump, turn and attack your enemy in mid-flight, you can turn more quickly and engage your enemies faster. It's all about being faster, just more aggressive in your gameplay style is what raising your sensitivity is about. And this product allows you to do that while retaining your mid to long range accuracy because it increases your range of motion. That's pretty much all the keys that nobody really talks about in depth as far as I am, and I don't know what I'm doing in the gameplay. I guess I was tripping out trying to find where the enemy was. But anyway, not about the gameplay. This product is amazing in what it does and how it does it, and it does it right. It just increases your range of motion, but it does more than just that, guys. Let's get into it. Possibly the most important thing the FPS Freak does is decrease the amount of force it takes to move the stick. As you can see, I've set up a force gauge and a paper clip on a thumb grip thing, but it's a consistent testing apparatus. As you can see, to get it just at the end of its full range of motion, it takes 85 grams of force to move the stick. This is an Xbox controller. Let's see what it is with the FPS Freak. And same exact test with the FPS Freak. You pull on it slowly, you get it to the last frame, exactly where it comes just perfectly to the end, and look at that. 50 grams of force is all it took to move the stick to the exact same spot. And that's interesting in the reason that their flagship product is the most important product, because if it takes less force to move the stick, do you need more grip? No, you don't. Let's talk about the last and final part of the FPS Freak review and breakdown. Now here's the concave FPS Freak, the one you see in all the ads, the one you see on their home web page and everything like that. Yes, your thumb fits in there great. The grip is phenomenal, but the problem is you don't need that extra grip. As we just talked about, you don't need that extra grip. What you do need is a consistent surface, and your thumb meets with that bowl not consistently in all directions, right? Once you reach full range of motion, which has been increased, as you can see here, you lose consistent contact with the surface, which means that there's not a consistent feel at all ranges of motion, as you can see in this direction as well. But the bigger problem than that is that it creates a ramp that your thumb has to climb before it overcomes that range of motion, right? So when your thumb climbs that ramp, it increases the amount of force that you feel it takes to move the thumbstick, and that's a lack of consistency. So now we have the FPS Freak Sniper, and as you can see, it's just more fluid. It's just more consistent across the surfaces. There's no ramps to climb. There's none of those problems. Yeah, of course, when you move to full range of motion, which is absolutely phenomenal with the FPS Freak, you will lose a little bit of contact surface as your thumb, glides up, but it's consistent contact surface. And the FPS Freak version, their flagship item is what I used for over a year and a half, and what I thought was phenomenal. And now I finally figured out that the FPS Freak Sniper is the better version, and the version I would recommend to anybody out there. So guys, please leave a like, please leave a rating, a favorite, anything like that. As you can see, this was a ton of work. I put a lot of thought and money, not a lot of money, but a little bit of money into this. And it would be phenomenal if you could help share it with your friends and get it out there, guys. Thanks for everything. I'm Six Sensei, and I'm out. Peace.